I did my final project on the impact of pollution from business industries, not only the environmental impacts, but what effects pollution have on business productivity. Pros and cons, what are the benefits, what are the consequences? First off, coal mining companies have no choice but to continue to mine and burn coal to produce energy to accommodate their consumers. From an economic standpoint, it is beneficial for coal mining. I then began to look for specific pollution incidents that dealt with water, air, and the land pollution. With the visual shown on the screen, um, you'll see three examples of uh, water pollution, air pollution, and land pollution that had a significant impact on the world, and just showed what true impacts it had on the people and business industry as one. For water pollution, I researched the Deepwater Horizon oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico in 2010, which you'll see on your far left. This stalled productivity for the fishers and contaminated the animals in the ocean, ruining food for restaurants. For air pollution, I researched the Bhopal gas leak on December 2nd, 1984 in Bhopal, India. 3,000 people died and 102,000 were injured. Rapid industrialization is still a problem in India, and the lack of regulations prevents stern environmental protection over the pollution that has occurred. For land pollution, I researched the Love Canal leach of hazardous waste in New York in 1978. It truly never became a canal, but really was just a dump site for the 22,000 barrels of hazardous waste left there. Severe rainfall into the waste caused leach into the trees, which killed the trees, and then residents began to complain about noxious odors and rashes from the incident. Following these examples, also found some not so specific, but just universal pollution causes, which is like from the air, it's steel making, rolling mills, power plants. With land, it's deforestation and GMOs. When it comes to positive outcomes from pollution, I found three factors: urbanization, international trade, and population growth. With urbanization, our world is progressing at a rate we are trying to keep up with. From the invention of the car to smartphones, we are developing as a society that we can't avoid. In our world today, the things we produce from the polluting industries are a necessity in our generation. With international trade, our country's profit is derived from our trade with foreign countries, especially China and Saudi Arabia, dealing with like cars and oil. International trade really jump started in the 1700s with China. Although, trade truly began much earlier than that. I would say the effects on our world now really generated from the 1700s. Population growth, we have to grow as one. As our population grows, we have to build more schools to educate the people. More houses have to be built to shelter the people, and more jobs have to be made to provide for the people. When it comes to separating the idea of pollution and industrialization, it all depends on how you see it. Some believe we can turn the whole country around and become more eco-friendly. Seems a bit far-fetched for the fact that there's 7 billion of us, and it's really hard to convince that many people. But there are also some people who see our world as a lost cause in that aspect and are just hoping for an innovation that can save our environment.